We're live, Dave.
Festival of the Holidays. Festival of the Holidays. Bing! Oh.
Bingo.
Bing.
We've got bingo tonight, Dave. I'm going to give some people time to join.
No, don't give them any time.
Oh, okay.
Nope.
We're just going to not give them any time. Oh, I'll put the link to get the cards. Let me do that. In case
that might
people
help.
don't know. In case people don't know the link to get the cards. Copy the link address and I will put it across the screen.
No, that was very nice of you to do that. Festival of the Holidays. Bingo. There's the link right there. Get your bingo cards.
If you don't have a bingo card already, they are
They're
totally
only-
free.
No, they're not. They're $999.99. Wow.
If you've never played with us, if you've never played any of the games we play, you can watch us on any screen. If you want to watch on the TV, on YouTube, on your monitor at home, your computer monitor, and then you can play on any device. You could play on a phone, a tablet, just another browser window if you want. If you want to open up Chrome and Firefox, maybe you have Firefox if you want to do that, or you just want to open up a new window. Open a new window. That's from a movie. I don't remember what movie that's from. Do you know that movie?
Open the door and let them in.
Someone's knocking at the door.
Somebody's knocking at the door.
Were we talking about Wings this week? Or was that Dominic? No, I was thinking, I had Band in the Run in my head, and I let out a line, and Dominic looks at me and he goes, Mom, do you have Band in the Run in your head too? And I was like, yeah. He was like,
wow.
So do I.
He knew that. He did. He knew that. That was pretty cool.
Dominic is a music guy. Yeah.
Hey, I love the Beatles, and Paul McCartney and Wings was extraordinary. An extraordinary band. Just gonna go put that out there. Gonna say that. A lot of good hits. Hey, Holly.
Holly, you got your,
Yes.
your bingo card? I saw you do, actually, because I can tell who has bingo cards. The Kessler, the better Kessler players are playing tonight.
Yes, we're back from our Thanksgiving gigs. We played in the woods for a week.
He's here now. Chesler just joined the room. Okay.
Get you a card. Get cards for everybody. Everybody gets a card.
All the Kesslers are here, the good ones and the not so good ones. So, But Melody Kessler's here, and I feel it that she's going to win tonight. So,
Yes.
all right. This is a family-friendly game. Tori-Ann will not be here tonight. I promise. We are going to talk about the EPCOT Festival of the Holidays and all the treats that are coming, that are here, actually, because it already started. We're going to put our intro in so that people have time to get their bingo cards and join in. All right. We'll be right back. Go get your bingo cards if you don't have them. right, we're back. Who's ready to play bingo?
Oh, it's Bing.
Bingo. All right, let me get the bingo game manager up. And we are gonna. We've got a bunch of people playing tonight. I see. It's like, what was that? The Secret Garden. What was that show where it'd be like, I see Greg and Dan and Holly and Amy. Do you remember? You don't remember that show with the magic mirror? They never said my name. They never said my name. I think it was Romper Room. It was Romper Room.
Yeah, I'm sure. Hey, Ricky, you should be in bed.
Hey, Ricky. And Facebook user knew that it was Romper Room.
Yeah, I don't think I watched Romper Room too much. Yeah, be totally honest with you.
You're a lot old. You're a lot. You're significantly older than me.
Pull the reins back. Pull. Whoa.
I'm only kidding. Okay. All right.
Hey, Holly.
We got the Austins, the Kesslers, the Cheslers, the Fitches.
Someone's trying to get home.
Somebody's trying to get home. The Rhodes, all the big families are here tonight. All the families that this because it's a family-friendly game.
Competition.
Yes, and they're all cutthroat. So we're going to play bingo. These are the competition families, and we're going to play. And Greg is here. Welcome, Greg. I don't know if this is the first time you've played with us. So if you don't know, you can play on a different web page, a different browser window, a different device. If you have a phone, you could play on the phone. And if you play on the phone or the tablet, it's really easy. You just touch it. You just tap it to make your X's and O's. And if you make a mistake, you could untap it. But if you do it on the computer, you have to click it to make an X. So, let's get started. Dave, I need you to give me a number between 1 and 100, and that will be our call sequence. And I didn't share the screen. I have to share the screen.
Let me think. A number from 1 to 100. Mm-hmm. I'm going to go with, I've done this before. I can't do that one again. I'm going to go with, this is hard.
Dave, it's not that big a deal.
How about 54? I don't know where that came from, but just.
All right. 54. Okay.
Yeah, 54.
So we will do, can you see the screen now? Is it up there now? All right.
Yeah, it is.
Okay. Call sequence 54. Let's go. Ooh, Dave, I went too far.
54. I
54.
told you. It was a hard pick. Took me a while to pick that number, didn't it, today?
Everybody ready to play, I hope? Let us go. I hear the echo now, Dave, that you were talking about before.
No. Okay. Well, I don't hear it so much.
Okay.
Hey, they got a little thing called echo cancellation. You might want to try that, but maybe they fixed it.
It doesn't seem to be working, dude.
I don't know. StreamYard's funny. I love them, but sometimes they do try to fix things when things go wrong. So I'm not sure about that, but
all right.
If you want to try it, go ahead and try it. If not, then we'll just continue.
I'm sure that I will butcher some of these pronunciations tonight of some of these foods.
Hello, Deirdre.
Right, Deirdre, did you get your bingo card? Go ahead and get one. Did you put the link up? Yeah, it's still up there.
There it is, right there.
And you have time. I'm going to start calling, but the answers, not the answers, the calls stay on the screen for, I think the 10 stay at a time on the screen. So you could still see them and catch up. All right, here we go. First call. For Folly. I told you I'd mess up. Salmoni affucciamato, and I'm Italian, and I took 6 years of Italian in high school, and this one killed me.
You did pretty good.
I don't think I did pretty good, but that is some kind of Italian salmon thing. Here, let's see it. We got a picture of it. There it is. It's the little bow ties. Farfalle is the bow tie macaroni. Mm-hmm. So it's salmon. Looks like it's an Alfredo sauce. I actually have the app. If you guys don't know about the Food and Wine app, you need to get it if you want to go to any festivals.
That fucile salmon sushi, whatever it was, looks pretty good. Farfalle,
which is bow tie macaroni. Salmoni
affumicciato.
How much you think that is?
Okay, I'm gonna go out and I'm gonna say $21.99.
No, it's $10.
Oh, geez, that's a deal.
The Italian pavilion is always one of the most expensive pavilions, and it's also always got the longest line.
You can't even eat at McDonald's for that.
All right, next call. Oh, the Bûche de Noël. That's France. That's French. That's the
Was that French for
the
Christmas?
The Bûche de Noël. No, it's usually like it's a dessert. It's I got it. This is going to be riveting with me looking up the names because I said to Dave, "Do you have the Food and Wine app?" And he said, "No, I don't like food." You know?
I didn't say I didn't like food. I said I'm not a foodie.
Right.
And you're like, well, you don't have to be a foodie to get the app.
It's a gingerbread Christmas log with milk chocolate and hazelnut ganache. I knew it was a log tree, but that doesn't really look like a real bûche de Noël. A real one is like the spiral, like the jelly roll spiral, and they decorate it to look like a tree log. They sometimes put another piece of cake on top to look like a branch coming off of it. You need to watch the Great British Bake Off.
Artistry in food. I see.
Yes,
that
is not a bûche de Noël, regardless of what Disney says. Next call. The peppermint sundae. Well, that's interesting. The peppermint sundae. Actually, that is a chocolate ice cream with peppermint pieces on it. There it is. The peppermint sundae.
Yeah, that looks pretty good. I like peppermint. And I like ice cream. And they look like they go together right there.
I'm not sure where it's at. That's the problem with this game. Oh, the peppermint sundae is at Holiday Sweets and Treats, and it is $6.25. So, all right, next call.
Another deal.
The Hanukkah Storyteller. He's not a treat. You don't eat the Hanukkah Storyteller, but that's one of the storytellers. And he is kind of between Morocco and France. That's where he appears daily. He's one of the storytellers. I failed to mention that I'm going to have other things besides food that's happening at the EPCOT Festival of the Holidays in here. So, you don't eat the Hanukkah Storyteller. All right, next call.
You won't be able to finish the story. You eat them.
Pernil, which is mojo pork. That is at... Is that at the meat festival? There's a meat pavilion. There's actually a meat stand. And that might be where that is. It's mojo pork. So, all right, next call. Olaf's Holiday Tradition Expedition. That is the scavenger hunt that they do every year where you have to find Olaf all around World Showcase. I think that's the UK pavilion, so there's a hint right there. There's one.
I'm going to turn the link off. If anybody needs a link, just let me know. We'll turn it back on. Okay. We'll put it back on the screen for you.
So that's Olaf's Holiday Tradition Exhibition. If you play that game and you find all the Olafs, or even if you don't find all the Olafs, they'll give you some kind of trinket. Next call. The grilled kebabs. Those are at Tangerine Cafe. Are we going to talk about how bitter I am again about Tangerine Cafe? No, we're not going to go there tonight.
I think everybody knows. I think we're all bitter.
I just want some shawarma already, people. Mm-hmm. But right now, you can get grilled kebabs. All right.
Okay.
There you go.
That's it.
Next call. The pastrami on rye, which is at the L'Chaim booth, which is next to the Hanukkah Storyteller, between France and Morocco. They have a lovely pastrami on rye. It's marble rye. Wow.
I normally don't say this on these food things, but so far so good. They all look pretty good.
Oh, are we going to go to the Festival of the Holidays then?
I don't know. I think we might have to try it.
Next call. The tamale with chorizo.
Ooh, tamale. See, now I'm interested. See,
and
you got me a tamale and chorizo.
Actually, I think it might be plant-based chorizo, if I'm not mistaken.
I had such hope. Did
I lose you? Did I lose you?
You lost me.
Okay. I have a picture of it, but it's just, you can't really tell.
Okay.
You can't really tell. Yeah, it doesn't. Yeah. Okay, next
I
call.
bet it tastes far better than it looks. How's that?
You're very optimistic. The Dolce. Oh, I didn't take the picture down. The next call is Dolce Pizza.
Oh,
Which-
it's got cilantro on it too.
can't
You
I get
noticed that, right?
Yeah. Why can't I get that down? The Dolce Pizza is Italy really, really going lazy this year. I think that they know that everybody will go to Italy because the Dolce Pizza. Where did I lose my Italy? There it is. It's the one on the bottom. It's what we would call zeppelis. It's fried dough, fried pizza dough, tossed in cinnamon sugar, and they are charging $7.50 for some pizza dough rolled in cinnamon sugar.
How dare they?
And to be super lazy, we could talk about the item at the top, which I'm sure somebody will get later. That is also pizza dough covered in sauce and cheese.
Some kind of marinara
So
sauce?
they're just frying pizza dough. Some of it gets in sugar, some of it gets in sauce, and Deirdre calls them donut holes.
Yeah, that's exactly what.
It's a little different when it's pizza dough. We call it zeppoli, but that's Mm-hmm. It was always a treat when my parents would have like extra pizza dough. Hey, Jeremy. All right, next call. Creme de salmon. That's salmon. That's salmon. I believe that is in the French pavilion. That sounds pretty French, doesn't it? No, that's not. Oh, that's it right there. Isn't that it? The first thing? The creme de salmon. That would be, let's see.
There's the link if you want the bingo card, if you haven't got one yet.
Yes. It's cream of smoked salmon in a house-made dill brioche bread with cucumbers.
Sounds pretty good.
Does it really sound good to you?
Yeah, that when I was eating that kind of stuff, yeah. I mean, I can eat the salmon, but that doesn't sound bad.
Okay.
It's a little adventurous, if you will.
Okay. Sweet potato mochi cake. That's easy. That's in Japan. And that's it right there. The last thing. Sweet potato mochi cake. Those are gooey sweet potato mochi cakes with purple sweet potato cream, strawberry black sugary syrup, and sesame seeds. $6.50. I don't know. Interesting.
I don't know either.
Are we getting it? No?
No.
Okay. Next call. Salted caramel spaceship Earth cookie.
Mm-hmm.
This is the cookie right here.
No. See.
And they have a dessert window. They have a dessert booth set up. I know Nick Malio put a picture up the other day of it's in a dessert case. I'm not 100% sure where it's located, but it's they've got all these desserts. He wants the ubi mousse. All right. Let's go. Next call. The Mouse Crunch, which is also, I just had it up on the screen. The Mouse Crunch, that's the thing in the middle, which is a kind of trail mix, popcorn, pretzels, M&Ms. Mouse Crunch is what they're calling it. Mouse Crunch.
Yeah, they just took the popcorn from Star Wars Land and brought it over because they couldn't sell it. So they figured they'd throw it in with a bunch of other stuff and make it a salted caramel spaceship. No, I mean a Mouse Crunch.
Mouse Crunch. Yes.
Oh, geez. Getting the spaceships and the Mouse Crunch mixed up.
Next call, David.
Yes,
Southern Pimento. What'd you say about it?
No, I'm just saying the desserts Odyssey.
Oh, they're in the Odyssey building with Santa. Oh, the Austins found the desserts. Okay. The Southern Pimento cheese. That is at I believe that is at there's a cheese booth. I think that's it right there. The Southern Pimento cheese, which is the last thing with the bread. I'd say that's at the Wedge and Wheel. I believe that's the name of it. Which has kind of become a wine and wedge. Yeah, Southern Pimento cheese with bread and butter, pickled vegetables, and grilled bread. That's what that is. So the wine and wedge, the bubbles and brine, and whatever the meat one is, has become kind of the char and chop. They've become kind of permanent fixtures. They're kind of in the front of the festival. They're at all the festivals. Yeah, it's a very similar menu to Food and Wine, right? Yeah, that's what I was just saying. Some of these booths are kind of not changing. There's another one you'll see, Bubbles and Brine, coming up, where the shrimp looks exactly like the shrimp they just had. And I thought it was called Bubbles and Brine then too. So, all right, next call. Seared salmon with butternut squash. I saw a picture of that. Don't know where I put it. Is that it in Germany? No, that's schnitzel. No, that's turkey.
Jeff says those booths were even open last weekend between festivals.
Oh, between the festivals.
Interesting.
Interesting. I know I had the salmon. There it is. There's the salmon with this butternut squash puree. That looks good.
Yeah, that's up Veronica's alley.
Next call. The mischievous, magical barn Santa. He's in Norway.
That was a lot.
You don't eat him either. He's in Norway. He's the storyteller in Norway. Yes, 5 in a row to start, and then we'll do a full card. Did you get bingo? Because, I did not slide Jeff the winning bingo card. Just because he's my favorite Kessler.
No, Melody has 4. Oh, okay.
I told you Melody's going to win. All right, next call. Las Posadas Celebration. That is the storyteller, the Mexican pavilion's version of the storytellers. They're doing the mariachi band is doing a Christmas celebration. That's what they're doing in the Mexico pavilion. She needs rugula. Don't we all? I need rugula too. Next call. Smoked salmon potato latkes. Those are at L'Chaim. I love saying L'Chaim. To life, L'Chaim. All right. Am I losing it? Am I losing you, Dave? With my Fiddler on the Roof?
No. Just don't do that when we're eating next to each other. So you get that all over my food.
All right. I don't know. I had a picture of potato latkes, but they're, yeah. It's okay. Oh, there they are. Oh, that's with the salmon on it. The salmon potato latke. There you go. Right next to the pastrami.
Doesn't look bad. Looks pretty good.
Oh, look. And there's the thing that Melody needs. Let's see. Next call.
If I were a rich man, a very, very, very rich man.
Next call.
Rugula.
I had nothing to do with that. That was totally random. Rugula. All right. If you give me Melody's card number, we can check her card. Do not clear your cards, guys, because we're going to play full card. Because we want to finish. We want to get through all these treats. What card number does Melody have?
I have not got a notice yet. Oh, number 3. She has number 3.
All right, let's look at card number 3. Let's see. Can you guys see what I'm doing? Yeah, you guys can see that. Okay. All right, Melody. Let's see what card number 3 looks like. We're going to verify card number 3. View the card. Mellow Yellow has a full card. She has, yep, there it is. Can everybody see that Melody did in fact win? All right. We usually just play for fun, but I think I'm going to have Veronica send Melody something. All right. Let's do not clear your cards. We're going to keep playing. I got to make my screen get back to normal. Get Melody's card off my screen. And we're going to keep playing. We're going to keep going. We're going to see what else they got at the festival. And when somebody gets a full card, let me know. Next call. The pork schnitzel. I know where that is. That's in the Bavaria booth. That's the first thing, the pork schnitzel, which is actually called Jaeger schnitzel. When it's pork cutlets, it's Jaeger schnitzel. When it's chicken, it's Wiener schnitzel. Did you know that, Dave?
I do now.
It's Jaeger schnitzel. All right. And sometimes Rich and I drink Jägermeister, which does not have pork in it.
No.
Have you ever mixed it with Dr. Pepper? Not bad.
No.
All right. Next call. The Canadian Holiday Voyagers. That is Canada's storytellers. The Canadian Holiday Voyagers. Yes, it probably is overcooked schnitzel. I was not happy with my schnitzel at Beer Garden, I got to tell you.
Yes, and Melody Rules. Bingo. Bingo.
Next call. The Jingle Sugar Cookie with M&M's.
Wow. Another long name.
The Jingle Sugar Cookie with M&M's. There it is.
Mm-hmm.
It's part of the cookie stroll. You got to get all the cookies on the cookie stroll in order to get your free cookie.
It's Christmassy looking.
All right. Next call. It's also the cookie stroll at the Festival of the Holidays is one of the best bargains at the festival, especially if you have kids. You make a game of it, going around and getting all the cookies. You don't have to get a cookie for each kid. You could break them and let them all have, taste the cookie and then go to the next one and get the next cookie. Sorry, Facebook user. Next call.
Wow. Not any of them? None? The peanut stew.
The peanut stew. That is plant-based. That is at the Refreshment Outpost, which is that weird beverage thing between China and Germany. After the bridge. And it doesn't look pretty. I got to find it, Dave, because I almost called you Rich. I don't know. It's plant-based, so. But, so what if you're plant-based and allergic to peanuts? Then you're out of luck.
Well, then you're in bad. Yeah, you're in bad shape. This is Greg. Not sure why I'm showing this Facebook user. I have 4 covered so far. Oh, he's got 4.
All right. I think there's something at the top of the screen that says give StreamYard permission to share your name, but that's okay. We know it's you now. Next call. Where's my bingo? Next call. The turkey poutine, which is at the other refreshment. You've got the Refreshment Outpost and the Refreshment Port, I think. The Refreshment Port is where you get poutine, which is Christmas poutine. It's got turkey on it and the French fried onions like you would have on green bean casserole, gravy, cranberries, sweet potatoes. Would you eat that?
That's going to be a big no for me.
You would not eat that, no.
No, I'm not a big
even
poutine
before
guy
carnivore, no.
No, I'm not a big poutine. No.
Poutine sounds like a bad word. All right, next call.
That's why I said it 3 times because I felt naughty when I was saying
it. There's children watching. Next call.
I feel very naughty now.
This is why Jeff will not let his children come to TDC until they're 21. Tamale de barbacoa. Tamale de barbacoa.
Okay, I think Ricky likes it. Ricky, I guess he likes poutine. Another tamale.
Yes, another tamale. I don't know which one it is. I don't know if that's the plant-based one or I don't know. All right, next call. The chocolate-covered toffee brittle. The chocolate-covered toffee brittle. I would imagine that's probably at the dessert place too.
That kind of sounds good. We'll see what it looks like.
I've got a couple of dessert booths. No, that's not it either. I don't know where. All right, next call. Oh, November 24th through December 30th of 2023. That is when you can go to the EPCOT International Festival of the Holidays. And then you have Diet Epcot for a few weeks, and then the Festival of the Arts start again. All right, next call. We're playing full card here, people.
Best festival in town.
That is your favorite. The assorted artisanal cheeses, which is at the Wine and Wedge booth, which Jeff Apoka said is a permanent fixture. Or was that Jeff Kessler that said that? One of the Jeffs said it. Okay, the artisanal cheeses. Next call. The Jonah Crab Claw cocktail, which is at Bubbles and Brine, which I don't have a picture of that. They only sent me a picture of the shrimp at Bubbles and Brine. But we want the Jonah Crab Claw cocktail. Next call. Mm-hmm. The Linzer cookie. That's my favorite cookie. That's
really?
at the festival. That's in Bavaria. The Linzer cookie. I love those. Little sandwich cookie with raspberry jelly. Really good. Now, I love Italian rainbow cookies. I love thumbprint cookies. Those are my favorites. So that's up my alley too. All right, next call. Joyful, a celebration of the season, which is a show. Our friend John Self was watching it the other day. He posted on Facebook. It's a gospel R&B Christmas music, traditional, gospel Christmas music. And the show runs several times throughout the day during the festival of the holidays. Oh, well, Dan, you're not as fast as Melody. Next call. Living with the Land, the glimmering greenhouses. Have you ever been on Living with the Land in the holiday time, Dave?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it's cool. It's especially
it is nice.
Cool at when it gets dark, and it gets dark earlier now, so that's pretty good.
Well, that's the time to go do it. Yeah.
Yeah. I had a picture of it. I don't know what happened to it. Not sure. All right. Yeah, it's gone. Whatever. All right, let's keep moving. Cancel that. All right. Next call.
Moving on.
Santa greeting. Santa is meeting with all the good little boys and girls in the Odyssey Pavilion. You can go meet Santa. There he is. All right. Let me hide Santa so we can keep playing.
Did Disney send you that picture? Because it wasn't very nice. It was clear. It wasn't clear.
It's fuzzy, yeah.
It's a little fuzzy.
I got it from the official Disney stuff. Next call. Gingerbread cookies. You get the gingerbread cookies in the America Pavilion. Gingerbread cookies.
Veronica would be happy with those. Ooh.
It's really funny because every year I say it. Do not spend your money on the gingerbread in the Grand Floridian. Those shingles, they taste like shingles. They're awful. And every year I see posts from people who say, oh, we each got one and it would cost us $50 and they were disgusting. Do not do it. If you don't believe me, buy one and break it off and taste it. And then you'll see. No.
Or just walk up and take a piece off the house and test it. You'll see.
That's a good way to do it. All right. Next call. The blackened catfish. That's in the U.S. Pavilion, the America Pavilion too. The blackened catfish.
That sounds good.
Let me see if I can find it. I know I named it. I named the America picture America. Oh, there it is. America. There it is. Blackened catfish right there. In the middle.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Next call.
I don't know about all that stuff underneath it, but catfish looked okay.
Mickey-shaped liquid nitro cake. They're doing this a lot too, and this is another booth that seems to be there all the time now. It's like called Swirled something, and it's basically Dole Whips and nitro cakes.
Interesting.
They freeze dry Mickey. They do some molecular gastronomy.
Hey, when they make things smoke at Disney, they charge you more.
Yes, they do. Have you seen the drinks at the Edison? All right.
Yes, that's what I'm referring to. Exactly.
Next call. John Stamos. Now I don't have anybody else. I don't have. That's it. That John Stamos. That's all I got to say.
Handsome man. He's a handsome man.
Yeah, he will be at the Candlelight Processional, as will a lot of other stars. You got Neil Patrick Harris. You got a couple other people, Anne Margaret. Okay, but do we need more?
Toni-Ann,
Do we need more than that?
He's no Josh Tomorrow, but he's a handsome man.
He's better looking than Josh tomorrow any day. Josh, Count Chocula's got nothing on John Stamos. All right, next call. The Grilled Impossible Spicy Sausage. Now that's a spicy sausage. Where's the picture? There it is. It's like every other Impossible sausage that they serve all over property. Neil Patrick Harris and John Stamos. Is that Greg again? Cool. Those are ones you want to have the dining package for, because those are very popular. All right, next call.
Yes, it is. Yes, it was.
Vegetable spring rolls with citrus sauce. That's at the China Pavilion. There they are. With citrus sauce. All right. Next call. The beef and noodle soup bowl. I think that was just in the same picture. There it is, right in the middle. The beef and noodle soup bowl. That might be good, like tonight when it's cold.
Yeah, but it doesn't look that good. I don't know.
I spy cilantro, Dave.
I know, and that might help. But I don't know.
If you want your mouth to be clean.
Oh my gosh! Come on, cilantro is the best. Oh,
I wish I knew what it tasted like, Dave. All I taste is
amazing.
palm olive. I'm sorry.
I made some cilantro dip while we were camping that I couldn't share with you.
Why didn't you give me some?
Because you wouldn't eat it. So
I shared my sauce with you. Right, next
you
call.
did. It was good too. It's all gone now. By the way, I gotta get your dish back to you.
But make some. I gave you the recipe.
Okay.
All right, next call.
All right.
Le Befana. Le Befana is the Italian witch, and she is their Italian storyteller. Le Befana, my mother used to tell me stories about La Befana. She was a witch. Like American kids, they get Santa Claus, he's this jolly old elf. Italian kids get La Befana, the witch who comes and puts things in your shoes.
You Italians, man.
Le Befana. All right.
They put tacks in your shoes, or what are they putting there?
Oh, no, you get nuts and fruit.
Oh, ooh, in your shoe? Oh. It doesn't sound so good. I like the stockings better. Stockings, hey. Shoes,
Le
stockings.
Befana,
What's
and
up
she
with
was
that?
a witch. She is a witch. All right, next call. Chicken skewer with creamy peanut sauce.
I love peanut sauce.
Well, there you go. I also think that's in China too, actually. Yeah, the China Pavilion just came up all of a sudden. All right, next call.
She's on the Santa Claus show on Disney Plus.
I haven't watched that yet. I need to watch that. All right, next call. The Boursin fig and balsamic souffle. That is also at Wine and Wedge. The Boursin fig and balsamic souffle. Now, you're not eating vegetables. No. So I can tell you that on our camping trip this week, I was holding out on everyone because I made, before we came, these amazing, that's the Boursin souffle, but right there in the middle. I made these Boursin stuffed mushrooms that are so good.
I would have tried one.
They're so good. Maybe I'll bring some to the Christmas party.
I love stuffed mushrooms.
Maybe I'll bring them to the Christmas party. But they're totally keto the way I make them, so I can eat them. So that's exactly what I did. I ate them. I would give Rich one, and I would take one, and then
Then another one, and you could have one more.
All right, next call. Meat assorti. Meat assorti. That is actually not at the Italian pavilion. That is at the meat pavilion. It's that last picture. Assorted meats is what that translates to, in case you don't know.
Assorte.
Assorted meats and bread. So that is at the Chop and Char. All these things, it's like Sear and C. It's the Chop and Char booth. All right. Next call. The Holiday Cinnamon Celebration Funnel Cake. The Holiday Cinnamon Celebration Funnel Cake. That's at the funnel cake stand in the America Pavilion, and this is what it looks like. Looks pretty good.
Yeah.
I don't know about the funnel cakes with the ice cream. Do you like the funnel cakes with the ice cream on top? I feel like it makes the funnel cake less crispy.
Yeah. It mushes it up a little bit, but if you could get the edges of it, that'd be good to go together, I guess. So, ice cream on anything tastes pretty good.
Okay. Next call. The Spiced Chocolate Cookie, which is also part of the cookie stroll. The Spiced Chocolate Cookie. I don't think that's it. No, that's not it. I guess I don't have a picture of the Spiced Chocolate Cookie. No, that's not it. That's noodle soup. All right. I don't have a picture of that. All right. Next call. They only send me certain things. This is the Daruma. I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing this right.
Yeah.
Daruma storyteller.
Daruma.
He's in Japan. This is the storyteller in Japan. So, all right. I don't have any funny stories about shoes and citrus fruits and nuts. So, next call. The roasted porchetta. I just had the picture of that up with the other meats. It's at the meat and the assorted meats. The roasted porchetta. The porchetta, here it is right here. The porchetta was really good a couple of years ago when they had, what was the name? Oh, the Swanky Saucy Swine. Do you remember that booth?
Oh, yes.
And we had the porchetta, and it was really good.
Yeah.
Well, now they have it again. And I think this booth, this meat char and chop booth, is kind of in that same, I think it's in the same location as where the Swanky Saucy Swine was. I think this took the place of that. And I think this is one of those semi-permanent, almost permanent booths.
That reminds me, I have some I need to make.
What, a pork roll?
Yeah.
Okay. Right, next call.
We had it at Food and Wine, Holly said, and it was good.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
The Holiday Sugar Cookie. The Holiday Sugar Cookie. Yeah, the porchetta was good when we had it a couple of years ago at Food and Wine. So the Holiday Sugar Cookie is not to be confused with the M&M Holiday Sugar Cookie, because they just want to throw you off.
Well, the holiday sugar cookies got more sprinkly kind of stuff on it than the
M&M one
M&Ms.
just has M&M.
Yeah.
Oh,
If you're gonna go, you might as well
the
go all in.
M&M.
Yeah, go all
This
in.
is the Holiday Sugar Cookie. All right. Next call. The Mint Chocolate Mousse Wreath. This is at that dessert booth, which Holly Austin says is in the Odyssey Pavilion. And it's a moussey wreath.
Ooh.
It's mint. Kevin Curtis Allen
I
would
would
not
think
like
that
that.
Kevin Curtis Allen probably wouldn't like that since he doesn't like mint ice cream. So he probably wouldn't like that either.
No, mint chocolate mousse wreath. All right, we're playing for full cards, people. The Voices of Liberty, Dickens carolers. So the Voices of Liberty are basically singing Christmas carols, dressed like Dickens, Charles Dickens, characters.
They look
Like
quite
people
dapper.
that would, yes. And that is another Disney picture. It's nice and blurry.
Yeah, they send us ones like that. I think they do it on purpose.
I don't know. You think they'd want me to, Next call. Cheese fondue. You get that in Bavaria, in the Germany pavilion. It comes in a bread bowl. You know, you dip your cheese.
Yep. Eat the bowl when you're done.
That's right. Next call. The jumbo shrimp cocktail. That is at Bubbles and Brine. We've talked about Bubbles and Brine a lot tonight, so I'm not going to belabor the point, but I wonder how much they charge for those 2 shrimp. Because I know in Florida, like, shrimp is like one of the cheapest dinners we can have here. Like, I get a like bag of shrimp for like $6.99. So I'm just curious how much they're charging for those 2 shrimp.
Where are you getting a bag of shrimp for $6.99?
I get them from Kroger.
That's cheap.
I get them from Publix. Had them on sale last week.
Did they?
They're buy one get one free. Yeah. I'm just curious.
Was it deveined and?
Yeah, peeled and deveined. I only buy
Peeled
peeled and
and
deveined. Yeah.
Interesting.
Oh my gosh, Dave! Guess how much that is? Guess how much that is?
I'm gonna say $8.95.
You'd be wrong. It's $14.50.
I was trying to give them a break, but no. For 2 shrimp.
$14.50.
So $7 a shrimp.
I'm
Wow.
looking at a picture. I'm looking on the Food and Wine app. They have actual pictures. Like, they don't have the Disney pictures. They've gone to the festival now and taken pictures of every item. And yes, it is 2 shrimp. It is 2 shrimp.
At the beginning of the show, I was giving them credit because some of their stuff I felt was priced just right, but this is a little bit of sticker shock.
$14.50 for 2 shrimp.
That's a little sticker shock.
Okay.
You get grilled lemon and sauce with it. Is that what it is, Dan?
Oh, sorry.
Of course. How dare us? Yes.
Oh no, Dan, you're so right. All right, next call. Moroccan bread with hummus.
I think we've had that.
Yeah. Do you know where you get that, Dave?
Spice Road Table.
Well, this is at Tangerine Cafe.
Oh.
Have I mentioned Tangerine Cafe lately?
I think briefly, I think you did. I'm not quite sure, but I think you did.
How bitter I am and how much I want my shawarma. All right, next call. The Candlelight Processional. Now, the Candlelight Processional happens every year. If you don't know, it started at Disneyland and it's at EPCOT now. And we have celebrity narrators, one of whom is this man, but they have other ones, lesser good looking than this one. But yeah, the Candlelight Processional is really actually very lovely. I've been many years. This is probably the first year I'm probably not going to be going. But
Yeah, Greg. I think Greg's right. That's
Yeah.
booth prices.
yeah. So
I think that was Greg.
but yeah. My favorite, the singing is amazing. in
Oh
the
yeah,
Candlelight
it's
Processional.
a really good show. Really done well.
And we found out this week that Dave has a love for Christmas carols. Why didn't
I
we know
do.
this about you?
I
Why didn't
don't
your
know.
wife know this about you until this weekend? It was very strange. All right, next call.
I was in the truck today and I had my Christmas music on driving today.
Aw, love you. All right, next call. Oh, Montanara fried house-made pizza dough.
I just like the way you
Montanara.
said that. Montanaro.
Well, that's this. That's what this is. This is Italy. The Italy booth has just given up. They went from giving you 1 ravioli and charging you $11 to just giving you some pizza dough. They went to Via Napoli. They grabbed some dough. They threw it in the fryer, and they threw some tomato sauce on it. And that's what that is. And I think those are $7.50 if I'm not mistaken. So, and then they also
man, Melody's coming on
cinnamon.
strong
Oh
again.
my goodness, Melody. Melody, I had nothing to do with this, even though she's my favorite Kessler. All right, next call. Artist Palette of Wine and Cheeses. That is at the Wine and Wedge. The Artist Palette of Wine and Cheeses. Yeah, because there it is. No. I guess so. That must be it. It doesn't look like an artist palette, but okay, if you say so. Next call. Pierre Noel. That is the French Santa Claus that you can see at the Festival of the Holidays. All right. I thought I had a picture of him, but I don't. But he's a tall, good-looking man. That's where they sell a thimble of wine for $10. Yes. You're better off getting the flight, Deirdre. Now you know. Next call. Father Christmas. That is the UK Santa Claus, Father Christmas. And if you ever watch Scrooge with Albert Finney from 1970, which is my favorite Christmas carol, they sing a song about Father Christmas. Right. All right, next call. The Snickerdoodle cookie. Now, Dave, the Snickerdoodle cookie is a little bit of a pet peeve of mine because they sell it in the Canada Pavilion. It is part of the cookie stroll, and it is actually not really. It's called the Yukon Pavilion. That is not a Snickerdoodle. This Snickerdoodle has Snickers bars in it. A Snickerdoodle is a very plain cookie. Mm-hmm. That is not a Snickerdoodle. A Snickerdoodle is just like, I think it has like cinnamon on top or something. It's not that. That is not a Snickerdoodle, but that is what Disney calls a Snickerdoodle. Next call.
Yeah.
Turkey with stuffing. That's in the America Pavilion. America
Go
has
figure.
turkey with stuffing and mashed potatoes and gravy.
Ooh,
and again, with the French fried onions.
Ooh. No.
Why is that ew?
I don't know. I'm not, yeah. No.
Do you know that, Dave, I went this entire holiday season and
Without going to Wawa.
I did not go to Wawa and get a gobbler. How'd you know that was coming out of my mouth next?
She needs Chinese lion dancer. Okay.
Okay. Well, he's,
Gotcha.
yeah. All right. Next call. If it's Chinese lion dancer, it's Dave.
Oh, if it does come up, that would be really weird. Ooh.
The giant tostada de chorizo.
Another chorizo.
The giant tostada. I think this one is actual chorizo, though. I don't think this is the fake.
Side note, Deirdre says a Snickerdoodle muffin is back at Boardwalk Bakery.
I think this is the giant tostada de chorizo.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Snickerdoodle muffin at the bakery. The sushi tree. Dave, they have a sushi tree. That's at the Japan Pavilion.
Interesting.
See the sushi tree? So cute.
Yes. So they just made sushi into a tree. Very artistry. Very.
Oh, wait. I got to get the sushi off the screen before I call the next call. All right. Next call. The Dolce de Leche churro, which is a caramel churro. I had a picture. I don't know where it is.
Ricky's having everything.
It's a churro. There's a churro.
He's going to have the sushi tree, too.
Oh, cool, Ricky. All right. Next call. The New Year celebration soba. It's like when it rains, it pours with these booths. This is also at the Japanese tree. The New Year celebration soba noodles. And I just had it. There it is. There you go, with the tempura shrimp on top.
Okay. All right now. Okay. Now we're talking. All
right. Next call. The red velvet mini bundt cake. The red velvet mini bundt cake. I think that's there at the bottom.
Christmassy.
Red velvet is not my jam. I'll be honest with you. But that's okay. Not everybody likes everything. All right, next call. Oh!
Yeah, the crowd goes wild. Woohoo! Wow!
Chinese lion dancer.
Hang on.
All right. I happen to know that Melody has card number 3 because she won the last round. So let's see what card number 3 looks like. Let's view the card. Come on, computer.
Man, she's been kicking butt tonight.
She's got a full card.
Wow.
Congratulations, Melody. Yay! We're very happy for you. So is there anything that anybody wants to try at the festival? Or is there anything you guys heard about that you didn't see tonight that you're interested in hearing about before we go? Or of everything we saw, Dave, is there anything you would splurge on? Is there anything worth breaking carnivore for that you saw there?
Well, there was a couple of them. I can't remember which ones, but I know there was a couple that I saw that I would probably break carnivore for.
I'm just going through the pictures to make sure we talked about almost everything. There's the rugula. There's the black and white cookies.
No, but the
pastrami.
Yep, I would do the pastrami. I might have to do that.
I don't think we talked about that's like a beef stew on mashed potatoes. We didn't. That never came up.
No, that doesn't look so appetizing. No,
the poutine.
Won't do the. No, not that.
We talked about all those things. I don't know what that chocolate cookie is, and the other thing on top looks like a crumb cake.
Almost like a coffee cake.
Yeah.
Cookie or something. I don't know.
Oh, there's the chocolate cookie that we were talking about before that I said, I don't think I have a picture of that. Well, apparently I did have a picture of that. And I don't know what that Brussels sprout looking thing is on top of the meat. So
Something like pork or something. I don't know.
All right. This is in France, beside the salmon and the bouche noelle. There's like a ham and sweet potato roti type thing. The Italy pavilion, we talked about the donuts. I think the chocolate cake is some kind of tiramisu. I could be wrong. I don't remember off the top of my head.
Lorelei had just a few left.
Oh, Lorelei.
Just so close, Lorelei.
There's the chicken skewer with the peanut sauce that we were looking for before at the China pavilion.
Yeah. That's up my alley. See, I'd do that too, though.
Yeah, that's the dry schnitzel. I think we talked about just about everything. There's a wish cookie at the dessert pavilion.
Ricky's trying everything. He's going to do the cookie stroll. He's going to try a bunch of things, he said.
It looks like, Dave, we did actually talk about just about everything. So
I think you did.
Yeah.
Good job. Good job.
Everybody, congratulations, Melody. And we will see you guys in maybe 2 weeks. I'm not sure. We're doing a live stream in 2 weeks. What is 2 weeks from now, Dave? Is that Christmas? No, it's not Christmas yet.
Hope everybody had a good Thanksgiving. The podcast comes out tomorrow morning.
Oh, yeah. We have a 5-on-5, right?
It's a 5-on-5. We got 5 really good friends with 5 really good questions. And I love hearing everybody's. One of my favorite questions is hearing everybody's Disney story. So check it out tomorrow. It's a good show.
Yeah. Thank you, everybody, for joining us, and we will see you soon.
December 12th. Thank you. Thank you, Facebook user. Great.
We will see you soon, and thanks for joining us, and listen to the podcast tomorrow. Have a good week, everyone. Bye.
Thanks, guys. See you guys later.